Peter Chang here for MachoCave.tv, and today we're going to unbox the Sony HXR NX3D1 Professional 3D Camcorder by Sony. It's the Pro version of the Sony TD10 camcorder. One thing you'd notice about professional equipment and camcorders is that in general professional equipment packaging and boxes tend to be pretty bland. It just has the information that you need to know about the camcorder, and it really doesn't have any interesting graphics on the front of it. And you find that for whatever reason, maybe it's just because they tend not to really sell a lot of professional equipment, or they don't really make grand store displays of professional equipment. So generally the boxes tend to be kind of bland. First thing I opened up from here is the lens hood. Let's go ahead and take it out. I just want to show you that in this Pro version, the lens hood seems more rugged actually. And let's go ahead and get the zoom a little bit better here. But you see, it just fits right into the camcorder, and then it's got the part where you could actually just screw it in. Let's go ahead and dive in here. We'll take another component out. And here we have the audio adapter. It has two professional XLR plugs, and it works by this hot shoe here, and it actually plugs into the active hot shoe in the camcorder. So there's actually two hot shoes in this camcorder. One's active and one's not active. Here we have the audio controls, and it looks like it's set to phantom power by default, which must mean that the included boom mic supports phantom power as well. Very cool. It's very complicated too. It looks like something that I have to read the manual to learn a little bit more about. Let's go ahead and dive in a little bit more here. Wow, there's like a ton of cables in here. And let me move the camcorder so we have more room to see here. There we go. Just bear with me a sec here. And I'm just going to get this a little bit more in focus here. Very cool. We have our warranty information. Looks like we have some manuals and CDs. So it looks like there's two CDs here. One has more camera information, so it's almost like a bunch of manuals on a CD, and the other one seems to be like a content CD that has some of the transfer software and stuff. Very cool. Also looks like we have a quick start guide. There we go. Very nice of Sony to include a quick start guide in there. And it's also even nicer that Sony has included just about every cable that you would need to use with this camcorder. We have a component to high definition component cable. We have just a regular charger here, and then it looks like we have a USB cable here, and there's the power adapter cable, regular USB cable, and standard definition component cable. Very cool that they include that as well too. There's still a lot of like standard definition sets out there too. And this last part I just pulled out looks like it's the wind screen for the microphone. That was the remote control. Very cool that they include that. Wow, they include a battery too as well. Very cool. I just bought a printer last weekend. They didn't even include a USB cable, so I'm just totally surprised that Sony's included like every possible cable I need to have with this camcorder. And here it is, the Pro version of the Sony's 3D camcorder, and I'm really digging the black plastic color here. Very cool. The consumer version is actually gray in color, and this is very cool. Looks like some of the ports and some of the main controls are similar. And on the top there was the non-active hot shoe on the top center there. Very cool. And looks like there's one more cable in here. Let's go ahead and try to pull that one out. It's a HDMI, or it's a mini HDMI to a regular HDMI cable. Very cool that they include that too as well. And looks like here is my condenser microphone. It's a boom microphone, and it's a very, very cool, and it must work on phantom power because the audio controls were set to accept phantom power as well. Very cool. It's a very complete kit that Sony has included. I'm going to go ahead and try to snap the battery in. Alright, so alright, let's see. We'll have to figure out which way the battery goes in. I'm going to try to attempt to put it in this way with that battery going down. Nope. So it's got to go the opposite way. So let me grab the battery again. Just fell to the floor, so I screwed that up. Snaps up top just like that. So it's very cool. This feels very solid. Let's go ahead and try turning it on. And I just can't wait to see things in 3D here. The screen actually is a lenticular screen that should show 3D images right inside the screen without you having to wear glasses. Here we go. It's powering up. Very cool. And looks like I have to choose a language. Looks like English is already highlighted. Just going to tap next. Very cool. It's a touch screen too. Not only is it lenticular display, it's also touchscreen lenticular display. This question asks if it is daylight savings time. I'm just going to hit OK. Get to change the day month setting. So it is set to January right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and tap the current date, tap the current year, and then just check the time. Looks like it's 9:05 right now, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Doesn't look like there is a way to adjust AM and PM. It's defaulted to AM, so I'm just going to go past that 12-hour clock, and then let me go ahead and set the minutes. There we are. Looks like everything's correct. I'm just going to go ahead and hit OK. This interface is really well designed. It's very cool. Oh wow, it looks like it wants me to calibrate the 3D lenses. I'm going to go ahead and hit run. And it says press OK once it hits that bar area. I'm not seeing anything moving, so it looks like I'm going to have to go and read through the manual. But I am seeing stuff on the screen. It looks really awesome. This camera is just beautiful and awesome. Once again, thanks for watching, and remember, everything matters.